swear to God, every week I'm just less and less put together. Hello everybody and welcome back to Lilith's Attic. My name is Julia Pasqua and it's another Tarot Card Tuesday. Not only am I in my pajamas, it's after a shower. Yeah, so whatever. The thing about doing weekly videos is you can't really take a break. So if your studio is not together, if your life's not together, if your makeup and hair are not together, I still make a tarot card. So ta-da, here we are. Anyway, this week, continuing on in the sword suit, we have the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is a time for rest. As you can see, there is a man laying down, more in a statuesque form or a tomb. Even though he is basically in a tomb or a coffin, it doesn't symbolize any form of death. This man is not dead. He is simply in a very deep sleep. And I guess the deepest sleep you can get is death, but he's not dead. Anyway. The three swords hanging above him are in also a rest position. They're in display mode. They're not in battle mode. So not only is he resting, but his weapons are resting. And he's in kind of a meditative tree yoga pose situation here, also symbolizing the kind of regrounding and deep reconnection he's having within himself. This card you normally pull after a time of something severe happening, something that was really hard, some battle that you might have needed these three swords for, and now you're trying to recuperate from that really tough time in your life. This can be a time of physical, mental, emotional recovery, anything that is forcing you to be retrospective, to meditate yourself back to reality and to your center. You're exhausted to the point of death, essentially. Like you have nothing left to give. You need time to get back to who you are in solitude, which is why he's like all closed off. Anyway, if you read this card in reverse, it can mean that you're at a severe level of needing time for yourself and needing rest, to the point of if you don't take time, you can make yourself sick. You could really do some damage to your well-being. All right, you guys. Life. Let's go make the Four of Swords. Come on. Okay, so for my Four of Swords, this is one of those that I understood the meaning of the card, but didn't really feel that the original drawing signified what it was trying to say as much. So this is one that I kind of took into my own hands and wanted to show very differently. So I'm going to have a man who is just closed a castle door. He has his back up against the wall, which I also think is a great meaning for like when you're running out of time and energy, your back's up against the wall. Anyway, his back is going to be planted against this ginormous castle door, and he's going to be out of breath, out of everything. His energy is literally like dissolving out of his head. He's very overwhelmed, and he has just been attacked by three other swords. Versus in the original card where the swords are resting, these swords have just tried to stab him through the door. So they're missed, but they're going to be stuck through the door, and he's going to be holding his one weapon as showing that he was trying to fight back. But to me, versus just laying in a tomb kind of resting after a long period, like to symbolize the necessity for that rest, I wanted to show like he had to close that door. If not, those swords were going to come right at him. And if he doesn't take this time of rest, if he ignored essentially the swords coming after him, he would be stabbed and be in great danger or pain, showing that reverse of the card, that if you're ignoring this time of rest, you are in danger of hurting yourself essentially. But he has his one sword, showing that he can still defend himself, showing that in this time of rest, if he needs to jump into action, he can, but he really needs to take this time to keep that door closed, literally, to be safe for himself. And that is the Four of Swords, you guys. My message from me to you this week is to really take that time for yourself, recuperate, shut that door in what you need to shut the door on, protect yourself from those swords, from that harshness, from whatever is coming after you, and really truly take the time for you to rest, to recuperate, to recharge. And remember how much you've been through to get here. Like, he fought his way through those swords to get that time of rest. Remember how far you've come. Remember to give yourself credit and time to heal. It's okay. You're doing great. Well, that is all I have for you guys today. One day I'll look better in these videos. Today is not that day. Thank you each and every one of you for being here. I've been posting more Instagram content, more TikTok content. If you don't follow those, links below. And I'm just trying to play catch up with my life because it's been a lot at once, and I will be posting camper content. I know people were commenting Bertha. Bertha is my camper. This is the mobile attic, and I have so much to share with you guys about everything and remodeling her and loving her and working on everything here. So lots more content coming soon now that I have kind of a little bit of time to breathe before I get thrown into show chaos. But thank you as always for giving me the opportunity to let this be my life. I appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you as always for being here. I will see you all next Tuesday. Mwah. Bye, you guys. Oh, one day I'll catch up on my life. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I like when I press things right